Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yes.
You went real deep in this whole thing on your
Of
Instagram.
course.
It was for days after days. You're covering the trial all the way to the very end. Were you surprised that he was found not guilty?
No.
Really?
No.
I was somewhat surprised.
Why?
Because I looked at the Suge Knight situation, right?
Black.
Yes, it was black. But I looked at the Suge Knight situation from a top level. Suge went to a place he shouldn't have been at to cause problems. He left his safe, quiet home and went somewhere else, got into a whole bunch of bullshit. Someone died in the process. People saw it for what it was. He had to take a 28-year plea deal to avoid life in prison. Kyle was sitting in his house 2 cities over, decided to go pack up his guns, go somewhere where he was not invited, and end up shooting people and killing people. Like, you could only claim self-defense, so far when you're going out there to cause problems. That's why I thought he'd be found guilty.
See, and I'm going to let you have this on this before I have to. That's the privilege of you being a white man there, my brother. Okay. And I love you on that. And I tell people all the time, I don't want to be a white man, but I damn sure want his privileges.
Okay.
And the privilege is this. You have a God-given right that's installed to you that you can claim self-defense because you have a right to defend yourself. Mm-hmm. Your life matters. So even if I, if I was a white man, woke up in the morning, got a gun, drove into a state, protecting some property that I don't own,
right?
That wasn't asked, going to say you was going to do medical treatment, and I have never been to any medical school or have any medical training.
Yeah,
garnishing an AR-47. But if I'm a white man and at any point I can stop right there and say, hey, you threatened my life and I have the right to defend myself. We don't have that right. We have yet to have that right. You can look at what happened down in Georgia. There's no way that I could sit down here and shoot a white dude and said, following him, said I'm a citizen arrest, and I don't get arrested, nor would I even had the thought in my mind that I would go to jail. Because back to that case, not from the Rittenhouse, they said you was nervous. The prosecutor asked over in Georgia when he was dealing with the Arbor case, they was nervous because you thought you was going to jail. And the white man said, no, I didn't. Because it never fathomed in his mind that he could go to jail for defending himself. Because at any point, he has a right to, like in Florida, stand my ground. And my whiteness gives me the right because who I am and what I am has the right to defend myself because my life matters. They don't feel our lives matter. So Suge Knight put beside all of his criminal record and his history on here. You went there in one time and you killed 2 people. If he would have said saving my life, they'd say, no, motherfucker, you caused it.
Right, because I remember I interviewed Suge's lawyer at one point, who said, you throw that Suge situation, you take Suge out, put an old white lady in there, who shows up in a parking lot, someone punches her in the face, she tries to get away and ends up running over her friend on accident. Mm-hmm. I don't think there'd be even much of a trial.
No.
It'd be like, yeah, this lady's life was in danger. She was trying to get away. She accidentally killed someone she came with. She wasn't trying to kill that guy. But, clearly this is a dangerous situation and you're not thinking clearly.
I was trying to save my life to get out of there and they happened to be behind my car. And what did you want me to do?
Yeah. In front of the car, actually, but whatever.
Front of the car, behind the car, I don't know.
Whatever. I just got punched in the face a bunch of times.
And I feared for my life.
Yes.
But see, to use a fear for your life, the people that you're using that to must see your life as value.
Yeah.
If they don't see your life as value, then that is not a comparable excuse at all. And we don't have that, brother. So when you fall in surprise, you was looking through the lens of
my whiteness.
Your whiteness.
And that's
as
and
a
that's
black
who I am.
man.
Yeah.
It's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, nothing
and
wrong
God,
with
God, me and
it's all
your
good.
friends.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah,
good.
We're all good.
But
I'm not
from
insulted by it
here,
at all.
we knew he was going to get off.
Aha. Yeah.
Because his first thing is, I feared for my life.
Yeah.
And anytime a white man said he fears for his life and his life is valued, then that must be a part of the equation. And you must take it into deliberation in the back of the room to take that as a factor. And that's why he got off.
Yeah. And after he got off, now the shit talking is beginning. He's said, told LeBron to go fuck himself. Because, LeBron said he was faking his tears.
Which he was. Fuck. Why wasn't all that doing that shit when you was shooting motherfuckers? You was calm to the motherfucker when you pulling that trick. Walking down in another show, walking down with an AK-47 with all the police doing the ride, they let him go on through.
No one stopped him.
12-year-old Tamir Rice, I hope I got this right.
Tamir Rice, yeah.
With a fake gun, gets shot.
Shot him dead.
Shot him dead by a police officer for having a fake gun who didn't even threaten him. And he was in a park, in a playground. At a playground.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. I mean, it's a great point, and it's a perfectly valid point. And you're right. From my point of view, I didn't see it in the same type of way.
No,
and that's too bad because more people need to see both sides of the situation.
Well, I mean, not only see it, we really, my people really. We just need people to have the compassion to see. Do not look at us and tell us the judicial system is equal. We have to have a videotape. We don't get forensic. If we don't have a tape, we don't have a case.
Yeah, well, even with a tape, sometimes there's no case.
It's no case without a tape. Without a tape, there's not a case. Your testimony is all you need. I feared for my life. And that's it.
And that's it.
Yes.
It's what it is. Earthquake. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Thank you for having me, man.
And before I let you go, you have Quake's House Radio.
Quake's House Radio, the #1 show on Sirius XM. Kevin Hart's Laugh Out Loud. We're on there from 1 to 3 Pacific time. We're also, you catch me on the HBO, the Lakers show, the show documentation, a show about Magic Johnson when he first came to LA joining the Lakers. Also, my Netflix special will be out in January, produced by Dave Chappelle.
Wow.
Make sure you make sure that.
I did not know this. You got a Netflix special.
Yes.
I've been waiting for this whole time, right?
It will
you got a Netflix special produced by Dave Chappelle.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes, it's in the can. We should have it in January. I will come back again so we can have all the time we can and promote it off of it. I'm going to give you a copy of it so you can see it. I want your honest opinion, what you think. Okay?
Love it. Until next time.
All right, thank you, brother.